the pass was a long one. Virtus.pro narrowly pipping EG at the post, but now we're heading into a very different terrain.
Yeah, this one right here is going to be rough for EG. Went down yesterday against Astralis on the map. And the odds from 1xBet, they're blowing out a little bit in the favor of VP to kick this one off. Fast and noisy over towards A, and instantly Tarek's in trouble.
All here is the call, and Cirque has already tapped away at another. Kickit had all the util. He still has to hold on. He's gone down now. Kinder with the bomb on the reload.
Here.
It's chaos. Tarek and Stan both there, now catching bullets from Buster. They have no HP. And Tarek, between the two of them, has to somehow hit their heads. He's got no options. He's been given short as a slight vantage point, but even more damage.
We're going B.
Peg it to B. The Yakety Sax.
He can't push through that. Buster's waiting.
Yeah. Hello. And thank you very much for the USB. So, VP. Now, Chad, I don't want to be too critical of this, but that was just 5 to A as the pistol round strat.
Yeah, it's always a good one.
No bells and whistles, no silly fakes and nonsense that VP like to pull out.
Remember with Gambit, we had like the awesome double nades.
Oh, that was lovely.
And it was polished. And this is a different type of Counter-Strike. This is one that gets everybody jacked.
Admittedly, double stack on short. You had all that util you probably wanted to be throwing out. You just didn't get a chance. The frags came so thick and fast. It's Deagle Armor up against 3 rifles, 2 SMGs, and Tarek wants to go through the smoke, or at least lurk within it. As it fades, though, he will be on notice. The Molotov will hinder his escape.
Still in the smoke, though.
Yeah.
Kinder has to be so careful.
Oh, great shot from Yakinder. He adjusts in time.
Never mind.
Between the two of them.
Dead careful.
Always ready. You may even find some more.
Some more harassment utility down at the back of the site. And if you're EG, you might be considering hold on onto these Deagles and armor. Nades don't give you much. Unconfirmed damage at best onto Jaime and Sanji. Bomb goes down. And yeah, they will be holding on to these. Obo's close. He's having a good time of it, but we saw in map number 1 when EG, they weren't able to get anything done with the force buy. They carried all 5 across. They can't do that this time around. But 3 is better than none. And one of the problems yesterday, if you do take a look at that series, we can just recap it for you quickly here. The Astralis series yesterday, where EG got a massive upset victory to kick off their campaign here at ESL Pro League Season 13. Nuke victory, that was a nice one. 16-12, back and forth affair, good game to watch. Moved into Vertigo. It was a 16-10 scoreline in favor of Astralis, but that's with winning both pistols for Astralis. Yeah. So if EG... Clearly, they didn't win the CT side of pistol here, but once we get onto that second half, if they keep this close, they win the pistol. They've already shown that they can go toe-to-toe with VP. Breezy with a monstrous performance. You know, you had some good ideas coming out of VP, out of EG. They were striking when VP was planting a lot of these post plants. Harder to do on this map, if I'm going to be fair. Not as...
Damn, he was sharp.
He's quick, isn't he? His pre-aim, it's... I think it's the best I've ever seen.
He's got, yeah, wow.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
it is high praise, dude.
Like, it reminds me of Rops when he came in very diligent with the clears, but Yakinder, when he steps out, he's ready for you.
Ready to click, yeah, every time.
It's not just clearing, it's like he's ready.
Yeah, and actually I saw Maniac take to Twitter with a statement about exactly that. Let's see if he articulated it better than we did.
Yeah, Maniac's much better with the words, and he's not even a native English speaker. I think it's because he speaks about 17 different languages of Maniac.
Yeah, well, it's easy to be poetic when you know every word in every language. An unspoken trait of the extremely good players is the ability to be always ready to fight. Yakinder has those Rops-esque, oh my god, literally a more articulate version of what you said.
Yeah, I just sound like a baboon smashing my face into the mic.
Rarely caught off guard is a perfect summary, and that's what Yakinder just demonstrated there. So big shout outs to Mathieu qui crée.
You nailed that.
Thank you.
Every time I go in his stream and ask if he wants to play a pug, I have to copy and paste his name because I always spell it wrong. So I just...
just remember it as Matthew.
Yeah, but there's like the H and the I and the E and the U in the end there.
Is there a U?
I think so.
Oh, poop. Well, I definitely don't have it spelled right in my head.
Because in my head, it's M-A-T-T-H-E-U.
I think it's like E-U. It's like M-A-T-H-I-E-U.
You're pretty close.
Something there. He's got me sketched out with a U. Now, let's get this back underway because the bomb plan is imminent.
They're all here.
The Deagles are here, but I imagine they won't be able to post too much resistance. Short is where they need to... Oh, they don't check it. Jaime caught with a bomb in his hand. He doesn't even have bullets. It's a little hectic. Fortunately for Virtus.pro fans around the world, they're not going to be caught off guard too much. In fact, they maintain all 5 alive And Virtus.pro have converted not only that second round force, but the third as well. So pistol conversions, 3-0, time for a bit more of an exciting round. We're going to be seeing Cirque pick up the AWP.
Yeah, that's 2 rounds in a row where VP kept it clean. And when I say keeping it clean, nobody died. So that's great for their bank balance.
3 kills in total for EG, so there you go. That's where the absence of deaths has come from.
Now, I love watching Cirque on this AWP early. He's really good at going and finding a kill, and lately he's been very good at evaporating after doing so. So here he is, top of crane, having an old peek on down. Smoke dissuading anymore, and the boost up and over the smoke here from Yakinda is a fantastic way to deal with A-ramp aggression. You can see ramp is clear, and Scaffy can pivot to as well. Dismounts. Now just makes his journey. Yakinda is a very sharp spear. You just let him go, wind him up. I'll find you an entry or two. Obo played this position in complexity, so familiar with this.
That's a good point.
Okay,
Cirque doesn't flinch as that util's thrown out. That could very easily have been towards his short position. He does seem like he's going to fall back into ramp now, and he's just in limbo between the two. There's a lot of sound cues been thrown out. Yakinda will once again start his search. Now, he successfully found it initially, but this, I imagine, will be a little more coordinated.
Sanji's about to get a bit of a party in middle here.
Yeah, but Sanji...
He's tucked in.
Can't believe he's tucked in that far. Oh, Tarek's crosshair was in the right place.
They're 2 middle. 35 seconds.
VP, what's the plan? Oh, they do find Cirque. He's hit his bullet. Breezy, however, swings out to extend their lead. And they want to run B. It's wide open. I can't believe it. They can't surely turn a 3v5 on its head. Buster's calling it clear. Hasn't fully cleared the site.
He'll have to push up though, Buster.
Yeah.
Can't just sit here on default.
He's going to try to. And Obo's been found. If he gets Tarek, this could be huge impact. Tarek sits in dark, and he does find 2. Jame handed a winnable clutch by his teammate. If only Breezy goes down quick. There was a chance for the transfer.
Let's kick it.
Coming around the world. It's not planted for him. But will they be ready for this?
They don't have a kit between them.
They're going to run boost. They're faffing around with this. Kick it's already on the flank. And they're both there. Oh, Suck. Checks his corners, checks his flank. And that will be EG's first.
Oh, real chance there. That was some great openings from EG. And the way that Cirque is staying postured with that AWP towards the A site, they are ready for Yakinda's movements, just coming up silently with contact plays. That's why they're seeming so heads up. But you're right on this. Straight into a free bomb site. Buster gets 2, and it was a must onto Tarek there, and still an awkward round.
I want to see Cirque. Does he just react, or is it, yeah?
Oh, I guess turning back to look at the bomb, right?
Just thinking about it.
Get a tap on it. So if Kick It wasn't in the win, either way, they would have been tapping that bomb. Still would have been awkward.
Very, very awkward.
A costly round, though. Look what it's done here. It's a famous for Breeze. They've got kits out now. 3 silenced M4s in the AWP, so a buy.
Touché.
Oh, pushing. Oh, cancelling. Thought they were going to get a bit more aggressive on the top of the ramp there with those flashes. Yakinda's the one with the aggressive maneuver. And Obo, the silenced M4 tucked on in. He'll be cleared out. Thrust forward, or is he going to fall back? Just going to smoke himself off. Okay, utility. It's been bled out. Buster's done a good job there.
Jame versus Cirque. The head down.
Oh,
Cirque
what?
clicks first. Peeking into Jame, no less. In the open, Yakinda, highly alert. Waiting for a frag to be given his way. Peeks into Cirque. Catches one into the elbow. But an early disadvantage found again, this time by the AWPer. EG. And Tarek reaggressing.
Yeah, if they flash push, I like this info play.
Yeah, it's going to get them more info than they bargained for. I don't think VP are ready for this. Doesn't want to play ahead of his own smoke. We'll just drop it.
Breeze are with him.
Corralling them into the AWP. You either respect that smoke or you run into Cirque. An alternative found by Sanji.
.25 here, Alex.
They're really cutting it fine. A flash and go. Yakinda forces them to turn. He will be met by Cirque, but quickly found. Sanji needs another, and Breeze says no. Buster, too many targets. He'll... Oh! Wow, he's pulled it out, and now they can plant.
He's covering fire.
Yeah, he's being hunted. But the bomb's gone down, and they don't know where Kick It is. It should enable a chance, and now it's squandered. Nice shooting, Stan. recovers, and EG closed the gap. Wow, okay, that really could have gone so many different ways.
Yeah, well handled there. I think teams are starting to get a better grasp on holding on to that short or Ivy position, whatever you want to call it. I think that is the most important part of that A bomb site. Because if you watched a chunk of Vertigo games, you might just think it's that A execute simulator. I think that we have seen in recent times teams with a lot more variation in their plays, cool mid moves, these boost ups on B. And the CTs, if they play retake every time, it is just spamming through those smokes. You have to make sure you keep control of one of those 2 points. And it is easier if you keep short smoked. You can get spammed, you can get mollied. It's how you can stay transitional. And that's with constant harassment. You either need to harass top or crane, keep that short position, one of the two.
I mean, because we know what it looks like if you don't.
Yeah.
We know that you get smoked off and we just sit there and go, well, probably a save in the 3v5.
And nobody wants that, right?
Yeah.
So Tarek's aggro again.
Yo, way more aggressive than I anticipated. Yakinda did, though. He was hyper prepared for that one.
Didn't catch him off guard with this, but Breeze might.
Certainly possible.
What's the go?
Yakinda not known to be caught off guard. He's hugging the sandbags at this point in time. Breezy's completely alone. He has got Cirque arriving now to support him. If he's brave enough, if
they push up, Cirque will take the first shot and Breeze can swing. But they have to go up Scaff. If they go up the ramp, this gets awkward.
James left short.
Everyone's here.
James left short.
EG have gambled this.
And they're in the right place.
This is huge.
There's going to be so much contact. Yakinda's the first to fall, and it's looking good from Obo. Swings out, knocks him for 6. Even Molotoving him out of position. That is punish.
That is great. What a round.
How European.
What a round that is. Taking control of that again as a team is a huge gamble. They completely left mid. They completely left B. But look what it's done. This is going to be the 3rd for EG. Throw it on the board. We're all tied up. I love that.
And do you know what that's going to do as well? That's going to, every time you're doing a ramp default and you're sitting there in that limbo moment, that limbo 4 players all committed to A but not making any noise, you're going to start getting hyper paranoid of the punish. Great stuff. Obo swings out, gets the contact. That's Breeze's cue. Well. And yeah, everything they threw down there just to make sure that those trades weren't going to be coming in easy or favorable.
Stan's flash assist, I think it had at least 2 or 3 players caught by that one, so great stuff. Now the thing is for VP, they have to move away from these A finishes, or at least these A attempts. You need to go into something more mid-heavy, more A-heavy, B-heavy.
Oh my god, they've actually got an even trade. Just throwing Tech-9s and Glocks up the ramp, and it puts 2 rifles in the hands of Yakinda, and he's even got a Kevlar vest.
Okay, interesting now. Molotov 2 flashes as well.
Yikes. And Cirque has no information. They could be doing exactly what we just discussed. Setting up on ramp. Wrapping into short. Seems like Stan has been given the task of B. Obo preoccupied in middle. And if they're loud about this, if they're up the stairs, Obo will hear it.
So many boosts they can opt for here. Looks like they're just going for peak, so...
Oh, just as Yakinda mantled up, and he's caught him Stan just as he tried to tuck into quad. As he does his gymnastics down 52 floors.
Oh, he didn't land.
Yeah, and they're into the site. Sanji wants the plan. Oh, what a shot from Obo, pushing in now. Bodyguarded by Kickert. A chance for Cirque's AWP to once again fill the feed. It is only Tech-9 v AWP. And he's found him. Sanji will clutch up and scavenge away. VP steal away the 4th.
All right.
And that was with Glocks and Tech-9s, Chad.
Got some biff going on here, and this one, absolute brawl fest right now.
I want to see how this one started. Because Obo, this is how he tried to finish it. Great shot, just over the tip of the box. This is Sanji's reaction.
Oh, every day of the week, look at that. Beautiful stuff. Moved closer, gets the AWP.
Oh, they're both hyped up, dude.
It's good. It's good when everyone's invested in that.
When you've been dedicating your life to this game, you really do want to succeed in the Pro League against what is considered widely as the group of death. These games do mean a whole lot when all you want to do is climb the ladder and be considered one of the greatest to ever do it. A lot of the players in the server are looking for that kind of legacy.
It's a lot less awkward in TeamSpeak as well when you win the game. It's like, oh, yeah, unlucky guys.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway, we watch the demo in an hour. Yeah.
All right, see you back in a bit.
Some dinner.
Yeah, user is disconnected.
This is shaping up to be a very good map as well. 4-3. VP, they win this. They can start stretching their legs a bit. Heavy A again. Getting the smoke on. 3 players to work off the back of that.
Boost early. Getting it right, refining it. Boost as well for VP. Great catches from Rush all round.
Almost a 4-man totem directly above one another here.
Holy moly.
Yakinda just given so much responsibility.
Just go kill. And he rarely has those awkward solo deaths, which comes with a role like this. But, I mean, off the boost, Cirque is hiding, just biding his time.
When's he going to stand up?
They are pre-aiming it.
Maybe when the nades get thrown, he might pivot for a multi. 2 HP.
Oh, Breeze. Lucky to be alive on sandbags, but this is what we talk about. This is why you molly it.
Not going to clear it.
They consider it clear now? They spotted off the boost, but they're assuming it's clear. This is why you don't throw the molly. James finds him, and he will hit the shots. 2 on 2. And the bomb's loose on site with 40 seconds to play with. That smoke is a blessing from James. And he's got one for Elevator. And he's even caught Obo. Just as he was faffing around with his nades. A frag here is crucial from Stan. Just as he looks away. Buster will get the info, and James missed his shot. Stan pulls it back into a 1v1. Masterful control of the M4A1.
Buster struggled in the clutches.
Another 1vx for him. It's a new map. Is it a new Buster? 15 seconds, Stan playing passive. Should enable a plant, especially with the molly down. You'd have to deny. Push through the flames to deny. That's brave. He's actually planting on the right side. Stan is pushing in, and he clutches up again. Buster, another collapse, and that is the equalizer.
Oh, I don't know what to make of that one right there. This has just been rough for Buster in these 1vx situations,
I mean, we just saw VP win with Tech 9s and nonsense. This is revenge.
Okay. Look at how close Jane was there with that kill. It's actually barrel right next to him. And this is awkward way right there.
What influenced the elevator open for elevator plant?
Because he mollied it. He's not expecting him to push through, right? He's more worried about if he picks up heaven and goes for the wide peak on the boost box. So that's what he was trying to play against. But with 4-4 again, more aggression.
Yep, holding W. And Yakinda's always prepared. Anyone else want to feed the beast? Thought not. Buster gets to play his own little video game, doesn't he, on this team? Like, yeah.
You go B.
I'll go long, I'll go B. I'll just hang out, stare at the same part of the map for 50 seconds. But this time, you've done the work for me. James picking onto Obo, and that is a big death.
What gamble are EG going to go for here? Because they've gone for a bunch, right? When they're down members, they just stack and hedge onto sites. There's a push coming through in the lower section, but the rotation is far away from Cirque.
Surely he's going to get incendiaried out. No, they're just going to run in, and it's a freebie. Bomb.
Oh,
and a second from Stanislaw. Laying down the law. Eventually, James.
Now
the rotates in. Breezy on the flank, trying to punish. Kick it very quick to the trigger. Puts him into dire situation now for Cirque. They can go back to A, and that's exactly what they'll do. Buster once again playing his own video game.
Yeah, send kick it noisy, see what he finds, any resistance, and then you can pivot the bomb between the sites. Cirque has to pick one of them.
Looks like he's kind of worked it out. He's going to hedge his bets. And now that fast.
They're both in.
James,
they're both taking site control here.
James going back to B.
They're literally on both bomb sites.
This is so hard for the poor guy to clutch. Like, they're making it impossible to clutch.
Using their numbers. This is the number advantage right here.
Yeah.
Take a snapshot of this. This is the power of the numbers.
Wow. It's so, like, it's colossally unfun and unstylish.
Well, this one's done. So it's going to try and hold on to this. But I want someone in the previous round number 8, to clip Breeze, getting double netted at Sandbag, go to that thread on Reddit, talking about the change of meta, and show that guy that made the thread the reason you molly it instead of double HEing.
Yeah.
Someone do that, because I like proving people wrong.
Well, then, Cirque.
Oh, pantsed.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Honestly, what a frustrating round. I mean, it's brilliant from VP. You give them credit absolutely where it's due. But what they did there was entirely, like, just keeping it as safe as possible. You used every second you had left on the clock. You used every advantage you had. Stan nearly won the round for EG on this.
Finding 2. Mind you.
Yeah, maybe you're convincing me I need to get that Prince Stream M4A1 after all, Stan.
Good salesman is Stan.
Kick it, to be honest. Very well to find that as well.
That's the kill that wins them the round, right? Because, yeah, sure, the power of the numbers to play with Cirque, and, you know, they're basically playing cat... No, you remember, do you play Keepy Offy?
Keepy Offy?
Guy in the middle, you throw the ball over his head, or...
Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically what they're doing with Cirque there.
They just did that with my calculator, school bag, house keys, all of my belongings.
Ah, you had a tortured childhood.
Yeah.
All right, we all had fun in high school.
But it made me a much better human being, and I'm much more socially aware than the people that bullied me, so screw them.
Yeah, there we go. Victory for the little guy.
Ha-ha! Got ya.
Well, this is Pistols again, and it will be a force buy again from EG. Are we going to continue this back and forth affair? Because you take a look at the scores on the doors. The score is 5-4, but it's never been easy. It has always been labored to get across the lines. Clutches, chaotic moments, back and forth affairs. And now more pressure towards Yakinda, the beast.
He's already awoken.
I'm scared of him.
Oh dear, and another one added to his list. Obo's been having a couple of early deaths now. And Cirque was putting himself on a silver platter for Yakinda. He struggled to connect the bullets though. And with the Deagle, Breeze trying to keep it relatively even. It's Yakinda again, refuses to bend the knee. And this one is just going to peter on out into a VP 6th.
What do you do if you stand here just trying to hold on to this, keep the armor going forward? It will be a
No,
save.
this is the Buster effect we're witnessing right now, actually. Stan's like, right.
Where are you, Buster?
Where on earth are you? And for once, he's actually the first man in, planting the bomb, no less.
There we go. He gets to play with the team. Hey, guys, can I come
So
play?
this is the A site.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay, so there's a box in the middle. Oh, the sandbag's here too. All right. Orp's over this side of the map as well. He's really liking the time. Well, it should be an eco coming out next from EG, Alex.
Okay, so this is going to keep the T lead starting to extend.
Indeed, indeed it would. Anyway, there was an old lady that swallowed a dog. What a hog to swallow a dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider. That wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly.
Why?
Perhaps she'll die.
Oh, no.
So we get up to dog. I think I missed cat. I don't know if I got the cat
I think the
in
cat
there.
got involved.
Cat got involved?
Yep.
There's only 3 more, I guess, is it a verse? Rhymes? I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyway.
verse.
We could probably get one more in.
Go on.
If you've been with us all day, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'm sorry. There was an old lady who swallowed a goat. She just opened her throat and swallowed a goat.
Oh, dear.
She swallowed the goat to catch the dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die.
Thank you for tuning in to Spoken Words with Chad Birchall, our Australian guest poet tonight. Let's get into it, though, as we round into round 11 here at your Spoken Word Counter-Strike Collaborative. Thank you all and for your respectful silence during the performance.
If I did that, I'd hope someone would heckle me in real life.
Yeah? What's James cooking up here?
Stage.
Like, you got nothing to put your back on. You've just got to stare at a spot, then another spot, and it's a perfect molly.
Great, nades.
Absolutely flawless. The floor laden with flame.
Jumping off the building to get away.
Honestly, I think, yeah, suicide was a quicker and more efficient option. Leaps off the building. There goes another. And only one. Just like that, Virtus.pro find a clean 7th.
Okay, well, money is not fantastic by any means for EG. On the high end, I think it was maybe 4.6, something like that. So I don't know if Cirque's going to have an AWP unless he wants to go glass cannon, and he does not. So opting for that utility. But across the team, we have all smoke, so 5 of which, but only 1 Molotov. If VP opt to go for something fast here, they won't be punished. Couple nades, couple flashes. And now we're leaning over towards B again. Boost in mid. Nobody holding B in the early stages. Nobody at all for EG.
How are they to find? How are they to know?
Obo has to rotate in late, which means B lobby's been given up for free, and they're already setting up an execute.
They like the way that felt. Let's just do that again, lads, with weapons. So Obo, tested, drops his smoke. Will hopefully be able to play around it, and so many nades and bullets thrown his way. Swung on. Yakinda and Buster. Bust in. Nice from Tarek. Needed another. Jame overseeing. Looks good on the swing as well. Buster pushed up Jens. Jame misses his shots, and Cirque is there to punish. He's so low, though. Will look to Breeze to find more impact. Locked off on CT. Elevated for now. A smoke will bloom. And a flash, as Cirque's does, is the signal for the go. Oh, damn, Yakinda. High-speed Pokeball to the face.
Well, this is the big man on campus. He doesn't even want to look into a 1-on-3. Breeze backing off. Signals the round. That's 8.
No, thank you.
Yeah, how far can you get away from them right now? Because VP starting to evacuate themselves. Yakinda's already in spawn. Breeze has made it down into Fork Room. I think that might be it. Round 12 comes to a close. And EG, they don't even have the max loss bonus going into next round. Because of the back and forth affair and how forced by it was for the first 5-6 rounds, their loss bonus is only accumulated to max now. So next round they get the 3,400. Here they're only operating with just over 3K. And at this point, you want a half buy behind that M4, right? So get yourself some Deagles, maybe a Scout.
the most suffocating part of when VP's T side is looking good is when they have clearly, deliberately, when they get to, fully execute, they clearly have a complete player residual utility for the after plan. Like it's so suffocating when you take that space without forcing the util. You saw Yakinda just had so much to play with there once he got into the site.
B again is the same thing.
Molotov them out, wild sprays. Seems like that's enough to at least send a couple members of VP packing.
Close nade.
Great nade.
Just gonna land on the head.
And Yakinda's working his magic solo. Now, it's not easy on Headshot Box to take that info. Cirque is the one to get it, though.
I know he's short now.
It's quite a quick pivot into the site. Tarek does mantle up on that box for a frag. A chance for Yakinda. He knows they've got forward positions on the side. Bit of a team flash. Miscommunication a second, though, as they push in. And Tarek, he's hitting the shots just over the top of the box. Buster can spoil everything here. He's distracted. Catches one. Pulls back around. And no, they don't know. Breeze, the element of surprise, puts them once again into a 1v1. And there's so much time. Where is Kick? There he is. Breeze. Called him the big man on campus, smashing through the competition now. VP. Sent back to spawn, EG posting a 5th.
That right there was just with upgraded. That was the saved M4. He got so much out of that saved M4 there. This is the reason you save, ladies and gents. It was a great start. It was everything they wanted. Then the chaos around the smoke. This is it. Tarek's kill enabled that. Yakinda going down was the door opener, and Breeze with this one here, just pivoting between the two, lightning fast on to kick it.
Super quick. That was on a jiggle. To find their head on a quick info peek. Yeah, that seems to have impressed him.
8-5. Chance to get back in this one. EG had taken their second timeout here in the first half.
Yeah, quick recap. This is where it's interesting because you also know VP have just proven that they will punish your B. EG have proven if you want to do a late A, we can stack and get that info. A huge gamble that did convert one of the 5 that now posted by the CT squad.
Yeah, they're quick to rotate, aren't they, EG?
Well, almost, I can tell you a little bit about what's going on, considering Yakinda's position. He's off to smoke short fast. Hey, future pros.
More of a mid focus this time. Oh, fast on mid.
Yeah, and completely silent so far. After all that B kerfuffle, maybe, yeah. Catch Tarek off guard. He's in the open. Swings in. Cirque is there, though, to pick up the pieces and to tidy up his teammates' mess. Obo elevated, spots one, and that should be a conversion. It is. Closing the gap now. EG looking threatening.
They're looking good for a 7 on the half here.
Yeah, we've seen James do impossible things alongside Yakinda. Not ready to write them out of this round just yet. And just the tip of Yakinda's head. He's making this M4A1 convince me. And there it is, another one, closing the gap to within just 2 rounds to separate them and a single more for our first half of our second series today.
Yeah, this is good out of EG. Talking about them having no success in pistols against Astralis yesterday. We're so close to the half. If they pick up this next round, 7 on the nose, win the pistol round, no reason they can't take the map and take us the distance. We saw how VP really choked that lead. I know they got the win in overtime, but they didn't do it easy. They made themselves work for it. And the final round of play underway with Kick It only on a Deagle. So the AK's for the rest. Ult for Jane one more time. What's the difference maker here for VP? Oh, Yakinda. Look at all that damage. Molly's nades, everything. He's still going.
Yeah, Cirque should have him. Undeterred. Four on this ramp. EG ready to receive. Smokes will bloom. Cirque chooses to play ahead of it. More utility. He's really wants that fight, and he gets it. Catches Sanji on the swing. The second comes easy as well. Buster gone. Jame vulnerable on the sandbags. And this round's already theirs. Nades, bullets. The frags have come through. It's just Kick It and Jame delaying the inevitable here. Final round of this half. No reason not to take every second you can. And they are doubled up. I mean, with the Deagle, anything is possible. Tarek's on the way. First is easy. Second, on the way. Oh, half health. Bomb loose. Jame has some information to work with. Obo's been working on a very slow, very silent flank. Timer on this for James. Would love another frag. It's not being given to him. And Obo, as soon as he comes around from Fork Room, he'll have the call. Another shot hit from James.
Needs to get that bomb.
Knife out. That's the flank from Obo. Nicely done. Very competitive. Still need to separate them. EG, VP, second half, just around the corner.
I don't care, no, I don't care. I don't care, I said, 'cause baby, every fucking time you play me, you should know.
This is the moment to go. This is the moment to shine. This is the moment to show. Show me the rocks you could climb. This is the moment to feel the path like you legally blind. I can promise this is ours cause we built for this, pushing buttons, do it quick, push it off and do assist. Oh, y'all think we new to this? Pound for pound, break it down, watch what we gon' do with this. Teamwork got us fluid with, make y'all look like sewages. Gave it everything when we had nothing. Gave it everything when we had nothing. Holding on by a thread, couldn't grab nothing. Seems we moved on.
Split right down the middle as we swap sides. Virtus.pro take to the defense. Some face palms and fist bumps exchanged on either side throughout this one so far. It was a battle just to separate these two on our first map. Now we're into the second half of our second series, no less. There's another one coming up after this, Astralis Liquid.
Maybe you heard of those teams.
Yeah, they're talking smack to each other on Twitter with poor grammar, if you want to check that out.
The way of the internet. Anyway, the 1x bet odds have fallen even further out of favor with EG, and it was 8-7 on the half. So
I don't know where they've got that from.
Yeah, me either, because this one here is feeling like a match and a half. We've had some really chaotic rounds.
A mid pistol. Now
Calm before the storm.
Yeah, that's not something you see called all too often. So Sanji here.
Mid to be.
Yeah, trying to get the mid to be. The smoke blooms, and it's Sanji to hold his nerve. Only the first. On the line is James. Looking for another. Hard shots, multiple targets, and that's the end of him. Breezy. Can't get more done.
Out of ammo.
It's chaos. It's absolute chaos on the reload. They're all reloading in front of each other. And now the chaos will calm just for a moment. Yukinda and Kick It rotate in nicely. They can contest if they want to.
Ghost.
Kit on kick it. Can let that plant go down. Try and push as they isolate, but Stan's not in a rush, understandably so. Just posturing back and forth. Oh, and Obo's hitting 2 big gooshes. He's hungry for frags. A single click of his mouse is enough. And Yakinda does get the flash off. He knows where you are, Obo. So threatening when you're so low. You know, 1 bullet from this American Glock, and there they go. Obo with a highly impactful pistol puts EG right back into the driving seat.
That was huge.
That's traded pistols, right? VP won first?
Yeah.
Cool.
So now this is good to see, right? This is could be the difference maker for EG. Last night versus Australis couldn't get a pistol. Still took the series on Inferno as a 3rd, but now that they've been able to grab this one, it's on. Like, they have played some good Counter-Strike. They are forcing VP to play more chaotic, more clustered CS, because the fight is coming to them constantly, and not just one at a time, with lots of bodies.
Where are we off to? CTs have put all of their pennies into this one. Plenty of utility as well. So based upon these sound cues, they are building an image of exactly what EG have in store for us.
They went more Kevlar than they did head armor. Not so worried about the SMGs.
Okay, Yakinda. Well, you're threatening. I'll give you that.
You know you're there now. Watch the nades come on in.
Oh, the fact he's not dropping his smoke, he just desperately wants to hold on to it. Someone give me a reason to throw it. I think that's it. More utility thrown out. He does time his smoked well.
They're pushing up the ramp.
They are. And James been completely caught as Stan unloads his mag into the smoke. Yakinda not opting to try and deny the plant. Don't think he heard it. And that is a dream for EG. Bomb ticking away.
3 smokes for the retake here and a kit.
And Tarek just bides his time alongside Breeze. Short is theirs, and that's the dream. You're right. There is a set of utility that could make this defuse hard, but look at Stan. He does not want to get ninjaed this time. And oh, good deagle shot. Would need another from Short. Arriving Cirque will clean it up. Okay, well, that did get a little messy. They'll be happy to recover all of the important rifles there.
And they should get an eco round to go up against here to get the 10th. So EG, well and truly, will be in the lead after they convert this one.
So Stan truly did just sit at the smoke looking at the bomb.
I love it.
Yep.
I absolutely love that from Stan.
Special.
Because the thing is, right, you know, we've had so many rounds where, oh, he's on it, he's in it, that's Brian, then I hit. Stan's got, guys, you just worry about everything else.
I'm going to not move my hand off this mouse, and I'm not even going to wiggle it. Staring at the bomb location in the smoke. It is the eco. And they've gone aggressive middle. Stan gonna have a shooting gallery here. And they even check for Buster. Fair play.
Good stuff. Bomb will go down. Round to be on the board. And now for VP, we have to start to wonder, what do they got on their CT side? They pick the map, but they're picking it into not a black box. You can watch what happened last night with the Australis game for sure. Ooh. Whoa! How does he get away with that one? The only one to take him down was Tarek. He got through another player as well. So, yeah, I'm a little bit curious because EG, the fact that they have come back to Europe and then they've just gone, all right, we're just going to go super hard on practice and then come out with whatever we have as the polished finish, which is still a work in progress, as it were. But being able to play like that a bit freer, a bit looser, not super rigid, you can see that they have really good plans. And because a lot of these things are being seen for the first time, it's hard to counter.
No, what this is EG on early access. They decided to release it on early access.
Okay.
You know, there's still some bugs in the system, but it's fun to play. It looks good.
You reckon they make 5 or 6 million like Valheim, or?
Probably.
All right. Well, now you know it's a real game. Jabe has the big green for this one. Cirque does not. Obo's still operating with a Mac 10. So just playing around the top of that smoke there. And Obo holding middle with not the right weapon for the job.
Look how ridiculous it looks with his little pea shooter.
It's like having a water pistol.
I got it, mate. I got it.
Okay. Oh, they're clawing about mid. 2 of them here. Kick it and Sanji. The timing on this is everything. James here too.
Flash turn, still takes his vision away. Oh, the spray. Tarek claws it right back, but they're not ready for James. Caught jumping.
Bombs away at least.
Yeah, but look at this from Buster. Tries to catch the line. Breeze, what are you doing? He wants to push on the flash. He's got so much space.
Has to go through this. He has to keep going.
Smoke. Cirque's so far behind, but look at the amount of control.
Oh!
Yakinda wasn't ready. Breeze has taken matters into his own hands and he's made it winnable for his squad mate.
Double up retake, not easy.
Far from it. And Cirque, he wants to push up, take space. And now tucked in, if they do the strafe, maybe. And they come on in, one at a time. It's Cirque to clutch up. And he extends the lead for EG.
Doesn't even want the
Set up by Breeze.
Oh, what a play.
VP on a 3K. That really was some miraculous stuff from Breeze. He actually catches an AWP bullet and still pushes forward. Like, it looked silly, but he knew what he had to do. He knew the role he had to play.
Look at this. This was the mauling in mid that they copped, right? The fact that they get away with the bomb there is crazy. And as you said, Yakinda had no idea. That was just simple stuff, right? Breeze through the smoke. It felt like the only play that was possible there to take back territory. And Cirque with the power position against the double AWP. He didn't even pick the AWP up. He don't want it.
Was feeling too good on the AK. Some nades up top ramp, some spray as well.
Might be going to a third here, Alex. This is
it's looking promising.
Looking real good for EG.
He knows you're there. Hunting Kickert. And he is their next victim, the first of round 20.
Jane was having a game of things over there on Overpass if you missed it. So was Yakinda in terms of their output frag-wise. Yakinda did a lot with the openings here, and he's actually pipped a bit of a gap. I think he's seen the leg. Yakinda's got one. That's an AK picked up. The bomb's still down towards Fork Room.
Oh, and he's actually ready for Sark. Yakinda, he made a round out of this.
They still need to get the bomb, and there's 2 players on B right now for VP.
So...
They're going to push the issue over towards A. They've just picked it up. They're clearing out Fork Room. 44 seconds left on the clock, and VP have dropped back on this. They're clearing out B lobby now as well.
There's no way they're counting on Yakinda solo A.
Oh, the flank.
It's quick. Does
Buster
Buster actually go for this?
If Yakinda can delay. Oh, this is such an awkward angle too.
He's gone for too.
If they come up short.
Oh, Tarek caught with it pin pulled, and Stan swings out already, finding Yakinda. A disaster. The chance absolutely gone. You've only got a P250 and a USP now. EG getting closer and closer to pulling us to 3. Good angle from Obo. Well handled indeed. And it was Stan swinging up on short that really did seal that deal. Buster's flank just not quite finding that headshot. Could have been a very different round.
Yeah, it's curious when he decided to commit there. I think the plan was so when they run into A, they're a little bit more frazzled. But whiffing those shots at range was a problem. Yakinda did a lot with this.
Spray control, like he didn't know. Oh, that's the adjustment. Always ready. Always ready. And this, and for like the power of the most powerful of positions he could have found. But short, the weakness and the vulnerability exploited.
That position, if I'm going to be honest with everybody at home, it's like the one here on the right-hand side of the site where players stand behind that massive pole and think it's good in post plants. Those positions, the amount of times you see it get nothing, I think it's more often than not. Someone will send me a clip of someone getting an ace from there, I'm sure. But when we're watching, it feels very, very infrequent that people are finding traction from there. Regardless, that was just a partial buy from VP. This will be the full investment. Jane back onto the AWP. There isn't a double AWP out for Buster this time. 2 kits in play. Utility's great. But EG, 12-8. Just 4 more rounds to go to map number 3. And I don't think we're too far away from that because this EG, they were so threatening on map number 1. They're continuing that here. We're back on out of spawn. Obo's denied. Jane wants to get inquisitive with this one. All bullet rings true. Nade damage is good as well.
Oh, he should be set for one here. Yakinda's found a lovely little off angle, but as the smoke fades, obviously there's a timer on it.
They're going to push through.
And they want to push. He does adjust. Not enough for lethality. So another opening frag goes EG's way. Vertigo, better add it to the list of maps EG can play.
Yeah, I'm amazed with what they've done with such a short period of time.
I mean, especially considering that VP are on a spree on this map.
Yeah, they've been looking good. I think it's 6 on the trot. I'll have to double check the stats.
Obo doesn't go to plan for him. And they were trying to commit into B on the back of that. They got a mid pincer. And Sir caught. Nice frag from Buster. Bomb spotted. Mid a threat. Stan spotted out. Sanji can bait in his teammate, but they get them both. Jame, the 3rd man to contest middle. And now we're 2-on-2. Buster last spotted B. Breeze prioritizing. Oh, as it fades, spotted. And with an AWP no less, with the missed shot, but Buster the same. He lives on, needs a reload.
Jame has a molly.
20 seconds if he could somehow molly default. Don't know how. Has he got it?
They're away.
Push forward. They're both there, sitting ducks for the spray. Tarek, a huge round from him. Found the first over on the A site, comes back around to clutch up on B. Damn close as well. VP, they're putting up the resistance. But this is their map pick and they are being played.
I want Inferno. I really want Inferno because VP have been very, very good on that map. And I think that if anyone's going to take it to them, it could be EG. EG, back when they had Ethan on the roster, some of their explosive moves, the way that they took map territory, they'd really get stuck in. I think that brawl may be very exciting if we get there.
Ooh, VP are doing something exciting. They've gone for an early 3B. That's one way to level the odds of a unfavorable CT buy.
They have to take risks now. I think they're back up against it here. Not a single round here in this second half. Kept completely quiet on their map choice. Searching again, and EG are happy to just wait this one out. Hit pause. 3 players just at the top of the ramp, Alex.
Oh, such a great adjustment. Stan's done well to find one. Obo knows you're there, Buster. And it's AKV FAMAS, unfavorable. Breeze has caught Yakinda elsewhere. And yeah, this one is looking over. 14, VP, still absolutely dead silent. Not a peep out of them on the CT side of their map pick.
Yeah, this is not what they were expecting. I think a weakness not to be exploited here today.
Yeah, I mean, that was so lovely as well. The fact that Stan gets one, but the call of just, it sounded like early B steps. Let's just take it in 20 seconds.
Yeah, I'm really liking this from EG. You know, we've seen them in the past, you know, have these really fast T-sides where they're just running into a brick wall, trying to get away with momentum and pace and, you know, good usage of utility. They're getting away with that early and then they put the brakes on. That's where modern Counter-Strike is at right now, and they're showing their individuals can step on up. Breeze with another big performance, 20 kills for him.
Yeah, he's well over 60. I think he had 40 in the previous.
Buster dead. Another round here for EG.
Pick it next on the list.
Oh wait, Jame has an AWP. Maybe I spoke too soon. Needs to get himself in the right place, does Jame.
Still a gap.
They've just lobbed, yeah, 2 smokes on that.
Trying to find a way.
That's one of the easiest smokes you'll see all day, ladies and gents.
Ooh. Kicker gets the info. There's still someone to contest on stairs. And that's the headshot he was hoping for. One of the scarier scalps gone. Jame responsible for A, calls it clear, enables the stack. Yakinda's still floating CT though. Now Sanji will hear some steps. Will call for further backup. The flashes are good, they do suppress. Still got a cross. And EG set to impress. It's only Deagles. 40 seconds, they ain't in a rush.
They're letting the fight come to them again. I love this. Another smoke. More flashes.
Just progressing up, crawling into the site. And Cirque has found another. They are low, and it's definitely a vulnerable round. You'd need another one out of that Deagle, and it's a hard shot to hit, not for Tarek.
James has to save on this one, so this is 15. This is done. He's not going to look in for this. He invested into the AWP while everybody else was just on Deagles. He will hold on to it. You can see the loss bonus is built. It's maxed on out. Will be a gun round in the next for VP to fight against it, but they might walk away from map number 2, their choice, without a single side CT round. That right there is not something I thought I'd be saying coming into this one today.
I mean, you got to assume that there was a lot of research coming in from EG, given the fact that you knew VP might want to try and test you on an unwinnable terrain. Bearing in mind, if you have a quick look, last 3 months, EG, 0% straight in the Vertigo column.
Yeah.
100% in the VP column. You know, it's not hard to put two and two together. He's going to lose the AWP.
Oh.
That is another twist of the knife. Oh, that's going to hurt.
If Sanji bows him out with an AWP drop here, I'll be more than impressed in Sanji's belief in the religion. He really believes in the Jame religion.
Yeah, great shot, but still they find it.
I want to see EG close this one down because map number 1, they did such a great job to bring that back into OT. If they can close this out convincingly, even though they lost map 1, you could make a pretty decent argument that over the 2 maps, EG have been the better team.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yikinda's last attempt towards top ramp didn't work out. This time, strikes immediately. Sanji chimes in and more damage through. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Well, this is the first time that EG actually ran and pushed.
Yeah.
I think we'll go back to regular programming.
Okay, guys, so I know I said let's try something fast, but we've tried it.
It didn't work now.
We're going to be doing that again.
Let's just do what was working to get us to 15. Yeah, all right, that works. Thanks, boss. Well, that's a lifeline for VP if I've ever seen one.
It certainly is. And now, well, after losing your AWP and feeling punished, it's not that scary when you can whip out the double.
Yeah, everybody should be buying head armor over there on that VP camp if they can afford it. Get kits in there too. May as well fully invest.
Buster flashed off the line. Presence on B early. And James losing vision on Ace. This is very suffocating from EG so far. Yikinda, he's caught Breeze on this flank many times. There isn't a gap so easy this time for him to punish. James. Ramp steps and oh, Stan has actually caught one off the boost. That's a B defender gone.
They know Breeze is through. Oh, and he's won the
Breeze
fight.
has actually got the fight.
This one's done.
Yeah, three left. They don't even have to go and plant that bomb, but they'll just get
just
the
one.
frags. It's just deathmatch at this point. Every member of VP losing their duel, and James. Damn, EG's Vertigo is legit. We learn it, we accept it, there we go. They have to see Inferno controlled in closing and overpass all the way to overtime. Well, this time it goes to 3, EG, VP.